Yeah, Steve, Lauren, that word legacy is a word that we heard a lot tonight. This is a man who, as you mentioned, spent 50 years running the Raleigh Boys Club, first as executive director, then as CEO and president, touching thousands of lives in the process. And if you want to get a feel for just how important that work was, how much it meant to Triangle residents, you don't have to go much farther than the original location here on North Raleigh Boulevard.
Family. Like, he's touched so many people in this community. Like, you're talking 50 years of work.
Rashad Herndon's known Ralph Capps since he was 4 years old, over 30 years now.
It was your second home. It was a safe haven, a place where you knew you were welcome. No matter what race you were, how old you were, if you came to the club, you were family.
As a kid who grew up in the club, he knows exactly what it means to families across the region and how important the work Ralph did was. Now, Rashad carries on that tradition with his own work as the club's athletic director.
He touched so many people and made them believe that you can have more, you can be more than your situation.
So does Ralph's son Benji, who says the recent tributes to his father, who passed away Friday at the age of 78, have been overwhelming.
We knew that he had an impact all throughout the Triangle and beyond, and then the national organization, but it's even blowing that away from what we're seeing and hearing and the impact, and it's all the same. Dad was a great man.
That includes this emotional post from former Boys Club member and NC Central basketball coach Lavelle Moten, one of the countless voices shining a light on Ralph's half-century of service. To Benji, he was always just Dad, a man who leaves behind 3 kids, 7 grandkids, 3 great-grandkids, and thousands of others who found new opportunities through the club.
And they all get to know him as Pap, and that's what he was around the house. But in the community, he was Ralph Capps. And that was such an impact for everybody to see and to know.
A legacy Rashad says is embodied in a building on North Raleigh Boulevard.
This was one of the first clubs in Wake County, and it's still standing, it's still kicking, it's still opening the doors for kids at any time. So his legacy is, they know the building.
If you want a feel for how the nonprofit grew under Capps' leadership, the original Boys and Girls Club of Wake County began at a church off of Lane Street before moving to this location in East Raleigh. Now it boasts 7 locations. There's an 8th on the way. Over 6,000 kids enrolled in activities. And closer to home, Benji Capps, he runs the Miracle League of the Triangle. That's a nonprofit that helps special needs kids play baseball, carrying that torch into the next generation. We're live in Raleigh. Sean Coffey, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.